Good morning. Beautiful day in New England. So, just wanted to share how I found my acupuncture teacher. I was living in California and seriously started thinking about studying acupuncture. And I was getting acupuncture by one of the most well-known acupuncturists in Northern California at the time. She was really excellent. And I would go, back then I would sometimes get back spasms, and I would go there probably every couple of weeks and get a treatment, and it was really helpful. And I would ask her a lot of questions. I always had a sense, because I had already been meditating for some time, I asked her questions about sort of the more esoteric aspects of acupuncture. And although she was excellent as a practitioner, I was surprised at how little she knew, and how little she knew about sort of the deeper meaning of the acupuncture points and the meanings of the names of the points and, all that kind of thing. So I was a little bit disappointed in that. And then I started looking at different schools around the area, and I noticed they were extremely clinical, and I got the feeling like they were trying to become like regular, Western doctors in their approach. And that was a bit of a turnoff too, because I'd been at massage school and studied with some amazing teachers who really taught about the importance of rapport, of emotional healing, of personal healing, of inner healing and connection and all that kind of thing. And I felt that was missing, and I finally went to an acupuncturist in Northern California, and we talked for about 2 hours. That was the intake, and he asked me questions that nobody had asked me before about myself, my life, my heart, my habits, everything. And it got really deep about the world. And he told me about his teacher, J.R. Worsley, and that he had a school in Florida. It was a classical five-element school. And he said, if you want to study acupuncture, if you want to study with this person, you better do it soon, because he's elderly, and my sense he won't be teaching anymore. So turns out I ended up going to that school after lots of deliberation and challenges. We had to move from California. I ended up studying with him, and it turned out that was J.R. Worsley's we were his last class in terms of him being a full-time teacher. And we had some amazing teachings and experience, being in that class. Some amazing students and practitioners that came out of that school. So that's my little story, and I'm going to talk next time about a particular block that I'm seeing a lot, that I learned from J.R. Worsley, a treatment that has become so important in my practice, especially these days of COVID and immune reactions from COVID and from vaccine and things like that. Okay, have a great day.